Greetings, I'm Surveying Glory and welcome to part 59 of Season 3 of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Starting at the scene of my latest new venture, I've decided to construct a couple of hotels in here with a nice statue of Comrade Lenin in between, so that we can start bringing in tourists. And the hotels are right behind the secret police headquarters. In case we decide to open up the borders to decadent capitalist scum, then the police can keep their eye on them. So what that means also is that we're going to have to finally construct my train station. Let's asphalt up that road for a start. And where is my tunnel boring machine? Oh, it's there. Good stuff. Pause just now then. Can I change your depot to there? Are you coming out? I think you are. Very, very slowly. Because... yeah, that's the normal construction train. So we'll swap them over. And the steel train. Oh yeah, I started exporting steel again. Now that we've got the coal supply increased. Okay, so that brings us up about 1/3 rubles. Over 1/3 actually. Price has gone up slightly. And checking up here, you're getting back up towards full capacity. Well to go yet. Coal is just about breaking even. Now you've got no coal, so do I put more trucks on this line here? You're just on your way back in. And so you, I think. I'll leave it just now. I don't think we need the extra coal being delivered. You are making your way in now. I want you to change your depot workplace to there. Right. And then back out here and queue these up for construction. Do that, those, do that while you're at it, and may as well complete this section too. Right, that's fine. So that shouldn't take too long. We do have other construction happening just now. Where's that train? You in here already? Nope. That's not you, that's a steel train on its way back. There you are, there. Right, are you waiting? No, you can't be waiting because of that. Can you not reach your destination? I think you're just too long for this junction, and that's what the problem is. So, if I try and flip you around, does that make a difference? No, that's not a switch that you can use. Where are you going then? There's nothing up there, no. Okay, fair enough. So, I need to send you out. Damn it. Okay, what we'll do then instead is an emergency measure. Go to the trains, cancel that signal. And can you turn about now? Yes. Right, good stuff. And we need, what was that, a mixed signal in here. Oh no, in fact, no, it's just a chain signal, I think. Two-way chain signal. That's something I need to give some thought to then. I suppose we could put a switch in, a connection from there. But we shouldn't really need to do too much of that sort of switching anyway. Maybe I put another depot in. It's a bit messy. He says, as he's looking at his very neat junction. Never mind. Shops out of goods, I should maybe have looked at that, but I don't think it's a big problem. You have no workers. There should be workers en route. Vehicle on its way in at all? No construction workers? No. You are now on your way out. Right. Okay, so that seems to be in order. How are we getting on over here at our new hazardous waste production? Getting there slowly. And this is slowly creeping up. I think I'd forgotten about footpaths. We're going to come up from here. Maybe if we could add in, come on, so there it is. A path from there and then from here. Like that, no. No, it's just not going to work. There's a building in the way. Can try something like that. No, right, okay, forget that bit then. Yeah, delete that and that. We'll have to go this direction. Could do that. I was hoping for a more direct route though. Right, we'll settle for that and we will asphalt it up. And I think the workers can get there easily enough without it being asphalt path, but better to be safe than sorry. Plenty of fertiliser. And we're in April, so the fields are planted. No, there are tractors out in the distance. Oh no, they are planted. Fertility has been, or is being, increased to 200 for all of them, I think. Right, which shop's out of goods? Really? You're out of meat? That's a surprise. Could you... You've got no meat. What's going on? Why are we getting no meat being produced? Mixed waste. Oh, right, okay. Right, we're going to have some deaths in, probably. This hasn't even begun construction. I've completely forgotten about that. Can you get on that, please? Dear. Alright. Any chance there's... Oh no, there's no waste truck on the way in, looks like. You're going to be sat a while. I think we need to take emergency measures. Let's have you head just to here is probably quickest. Head for there, please. We've got plenty there, don't we? Plenty of meat, 52 tons. Oh, we've got a new facility here. We have crops in there. That can be demolished now. Right. Get rid of that. You need to be unloading. Is this it? Zalezo meat grain silo. Skipped past it, I think. Oh, we are already unloading there, but what you do need to do instead, you were bringing up crops from here, weren't you? Yeah, that's empty, so yeah, you need to head out to the customs office. Right. That completely slipped my mind, this. The need for another technical services up here, so we can remove the waste. Where are the garbage trucks from here? They're both there. What's going on? Why are you not... You don't have the range, idiot. Right, that'll help. And off they go. Killing my whole population here through lack of meat. So yes, and out here we've got construction of these two sections of road underway. Fields out here, 197%. You're being fertilised at the moment. You're at 100, 106. You've got plenty of fertiliser. How about liquid fertiliser? Yeah, you've got some. Could do with another delivery. And you still have 1,500 tonnes practically of crops. So we're bringing in plenty of crops here. 2,000 tonnes there. Still cannot export mixed waste there, it's still overflowing. I wonder if I actually could have got away without that other technical services if I had just had that first one running. I don't think so. I think it was probably over capacity. Right, I never checked to see whether this had actually been assigned. It's not. You've got workers. And you're on your way back. You're working on something then. What? No. I don't want you to do that. Cancel that for now. And focus on this, please. Let's just go ahead and assign that. To make sure it starts out here. I don't need to bother about signals after this junction. No trains are running out here, just a construction train, so that's fine. Look at that overgrowth here. What we're looking for, trees and accessories, asphalt road. There we go. The lawnmower's out. That's better. I don't know who would have trees here. Let's get rid of trees. That's, too close. Get rid of them. I might put in some trees again, but yeah, you wouldn't have trees like that. Right, so you seems to be working away fine now. We'll get that train station up and running. Do we have meat being produced yet? Still not. Yeah. Need that emptied. Where... there's the truck there, I think. No, you're not. You're going to the border. Right, so... I'm going to send you down there. And... no sign of the other refrigerated truck. Do I have a truck heading up here? You. Where are you? You're there. And there is meat. Good stuff. And you've got meat. Right. I'm going to remove that then. And hopefully we'll get this operational before you have to head out and make another pickup. You're going to empty them first. That's slightly perturbing. Never mind. How are we doing over here? Still working away. A couple of trucks in there already. Still at 338, so that's holding steady. Are we okay for crops here? No, we're not really. What are we in 17th of May? Right. You're going to have to start running out to the border. Bring in some crops. And how are we doing over here? Still got plenty. Still got plenty of food as well. Still not making enough coal here. I think when the steel mill was running, well, just too short of coal. Maybe I do need another truck 2 on that line. I might actually go ahead and do that right now. Just to transport more coal. What do we have here? Oh, what were they for? I cannot remember. Anyway, while I'm here, looking for dumpers. Give me 2 of them and I shall remember to assign them. Oh, the construction train's up here. That's why. Let's grab our construction offices. Group 1, I think. Group 2, these guys over here, we'll just throw... well, Group 2 should be working in here. Can't get to Lenin. Needs a wee road, a path. Okay. Get there eventually. But we've got construction offices here. We don't have anything assigned there though. You are connected up. Are you? I don't know that you are, to be honest. That may be why that's not being built. Right, okay. Let's delete that. I think I probably disconnected that at some point when I was asphalting up the road. I've got to head for about there. And join there. And we'll go with, for this section, footpath with lights. And that section's just a normal footpath. Where are you off to now, you swine? Oh, you maybe coming up here? Yeah. Okay. Shop's out of goods. Concerned that it's this one again. But no. Yeah, well, it's out of food now. You can't export mixed waste either. Why did I not think about that? You're not actually close to emptying this either. Do you have anybody got any? Where are you going? Nowhere. You've got food. You go to the small barn, please. Deliver that. Where are you? You're emptying waste from there. You've got no workers. Is there a bus coming at all? This is just more hassle than it should be. Where are you? You're sitting in there. You're waiting until empty. Which is fine. You've been there for a while, I would imagine. But you can work. You can't. Who's on fire? That should be taken care of. Yeah, fire engine's just arriving. Is that road done? Yeah, need to assign construction offices. And we still have 2.2 tons of meat there, 5 tons of food. We've got plenty of crops being delivered. You're operating at least, so somebody in here should be filling up. You both are, actually. You go to the small barn. And you go to the small barn. Now you go to the small barn right now, and then come back. And you filled up as well. Okay, I should just have left you. And again, we've got some meat being produced. Oh, you're going to take a while. Well, at least we seem to be operational again for now. My hotel's done yet? No, over here. There we go, that path's just about done already. Okay, how about our roads out here? This section gravelled up, it is. Okay, then in that case, let's start to gravel, asphalt those two sections. Assigning construction offices 4. This other section, it's still got a while to go, needs 160 tons of asphalt. Plenty of fertiliser. Yep. That's all good then. Well supplied. This farm here, well supplied as well. So we should be getting maximum output from our fields. And how much do we have? 2,250 and another 1,000 in there. Yeah, I'm going to have excessive amount of crops. Did I set up a line? Is that what I was going to do? I was going to set up a line to bring crops down here. Did I set up a line? No, I didn't. I've just got distribution offices assigned. Anyway, before I forget again, let's have you set to line. It's Cherny coal delivery, isn't it? I do believe. And so off you go, and I'll assign you to that as well. Line detail, line spacing is not supported. And yeah, these trucks here. I want a new line that is going to start here. Yeah, because that's where the 11,000 tons is going to be. Deliver to there. Load and unload. And this is Shavat. Crop. What's this other place called? Triapke. Oh my god. Don't try to touch type when you don't have your fingers on the right keys. Okay, save that. And then set you to those vehicles. Off you go. And you too. Right, line detail. Pick up crops. Unload crops. And wait until unloaded. That doesn't really matter, but I'm going to add it in anyway. Still nowhere near done. You are filling up too quickly. At least we've got some meat and some food available. You've got food, you've got meat. You've just about got some meat left. Okay, I don't really know that I should be doing the whole roundabout here because I'm not going to create this farm for a while. What I want to be doing is heading out here, setting up our new construction zone. But we'll leave it as it is. Keep it busy. You done yet? You are. We've got no chemicals yet, and we don't have any hazardous waste either, so get me the chemical distribution line, and after here go to there and unload your chemicals. Where are the you're heading to 9. So you're not too far away. You're just over the river somewhere. In fact, there you are, there. Right, that's fine. Leave you as you are. And the hazardous waste. I'm not going to start bringing these trucks over right now. What do we have? Technical services in here. Do need to see that? No, we do need to see that actually. Hazardous waste. If you could dump your hazardous waste there instead, that eases up some of the pressure. And your winter technical services. A bit over here. Let's fuel export. Oh, we've got a depot there, look. Winter. Where do we have waste technical services in here? There. Let's have you switch your drop off to here as well. I think that's the chemicals just being delivered. But some, you just need the waste, then you can start processing. That's come way down. It's the first time I've seen such a drop. Alright, okay, well, anyway, it's working. At least there's that. Hotels are... One of them's complete, actually. No goods to sell. You need all stuff. Should I allow tourists booze? Maybe we do. But anyway, it's time for a break, so I'm going to add in the distribution lines to include the hotels. Do that off camera. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.